Right, peace in our time. Somebody else said that many years ago. Peace in our time. Peace between Israel and Palestine would be great. To stop the war against Gaza would be terrific. And Donald Trump has told the Israelis to stop bombing Gaza. Whether that's going to be accepted, I don't know. If the Hamas accept it, they've got to lay down their arms. And I would imagine, I don't know where they'll go because nobody's going to take them, So this is going to be a very interesting time indeed. I hope it works. I hope it works for all the people of Gaza and for the people of Israel in particular. Okay, and those people demonstrating in London and Manchester today or wherever, shame on you. Name them, shame them and fine them. That's what I would do to every single fucking one of them. And because it is a terrorist organisation designated by this piss-poor government of ours, it's about anything they did right, and it should have been banned anyway. And the Home Secretary could have banned that march. They've got the power to do so, but they didn't. And even the Metropolitan Police said, we can't cope with these. It's costing a fortune, and we should be policing, looking after the public, not these fucking demonstrators. God, they're horrible people, aren't they? They're dreadful. Fuck off. Get on the boat and go over there to Gaza if you're so bloody concerned. Most of them wouldn't even be able to put it on a fucking map, would they? Anyway, it is what it is. I've also got to say, very important today, because history is in the making. History is in the making. Do you know what? Japan's ruling party, just let me pull it up here. Japan's governing party on Saturday elected former Economic Security Minister Sanai Takahashi as its new leader, making her likely to become the country's first female Prime Minister. I think that'd be fantastic. I'm a great fan of Japan. I think their cars are the best. I have a Lexus and it's absolutely amazing. Toyota, Lexus, same thing. And of course you've got the wonderful Nissan and Honda, and they make great motor cars and bikes. Just incredible. And well done to her, and I hope it goes through. And that's history in the making. I haven't been mentioned on any of the news channels, of course, because it's not important. The Labor Party are a disgrace. I see Lammy went up to Manchester yesterday and was booed. Did he expect a welcoming recognition when the Labor Party have been known for their anti-Semitism for years? It's terrible. And of course, Labour's cheap smears against reform allow the Tories to be the grown-ups in the room. Now, what's happened to the Tory party under Kimmy? I quite like Kimmy Badenoch, but she's had over a year now since Labor got in. So many occasions she could have really torn the shit out of them, and made points. But she hasn't, and now she's mentioning they'd pull out of the European Court of Human Rights when they become the next when they win the next election. But ain't going to happen, love. You're too late, too little, too late. The horse has already bolted. That's a reform policy, and Reform are so far ahead in the polls now, and the Conservatives, I have read a report, they're down to 11%. When she came in power, it was at about 24%. It's just catastrophic for them. The Liberal Democrats, I have no idea how many people would vote for them, at least 5. The Green Party conference that was on, and the guy getting up there and spouting his usual fucking rhetoric, and he's a fucking, I could say what he is. But anyway, he's quite charismatic though, quite a good speaker, and I'm really surprised that he won. But anyway, the Green Party are irrelevant, and they want us all to go green, and they don't give a shit if it's going to cost another couple of £100 a week to pay for your electricity, gas or heating oil. They don't care. They want to go green. No evidence to prove it. Oh, of course, the fucking greenies will say that's bullshit. We've got to go green. We've got to stop, warming and all that other bullshit. And those disgusting wind farms that I absolutely fucking detest, and I've mentioned on here many, many times. It's just disgusting. What else we're going to mention today is, to me, it's very important, and I don't know if it's important to you, but history often gives us an inkling of what's going to happen in the future. Well, I think ignoring what's going on in Nigeria is appalling. By the mainstream media and the press, you're trying to find articles about what the Boko Haram have been doing to Christians up in the north of Nigeria. I've known about it because I was working out there for many, many years, and I follow it very closely. And they're slaughtering Christians by the thousands, and nothing is being said or done about it. This is appalling. United Nations, as I've said, is a waste of space, absolutely fucking appalling. Why aren't they condemning it? Why isn't the Nigerian government and their huge army? I mean, the population of nobody knows the population of Nigeria, but I estimate it's well over 120. It's probably a lot more than, much bigger than England. They've got a huge army. And why don't they get stuck in their Boko Haram up in the northern parts of Nigeria? Can somebody please answer that question? And Iran is the head of the snake. Nobody's doing anything about it. They're the ones exporting the terror to the Hamas, to Hezbollah, and to the Houthis, and nobody's doing anything about it. And those poor people of Iran, subjugated to terrible, terrible intolerances by that ruling party, and they should be taken out. I mean, the Israelis know where they are, as they've proven many times, and I think the world owes those people of Iran who have put up with terrible privations for over four decades now, and particularly women, and over 1,000 have been executed this year for disagreeing with the regime. Why isn't anybody talking about that? Why are there no demonstrations about that outside the Iranian embassy? And for that matter, why are there none outside the Russian embassy, for what's going on in Ukraine? That's the reality of the world today. In America, you've got a situation, and nobody's really explained it to me, why they've shut down the federal funding. Is it like a game they play over there? Please explain to me, my American colleagues, what's going on in America with this funding? What's happening? Are those people laid off? Do they lose their money? Do they get back pay? What's going on? And why does it happen quite regularly in America? I don't understand it. I mean, I know the Democrats don't understand fiscal policies because they're like Labor. They don't understand fiscal policy. They're all okay, though. You could bet your bottom dollar. I mean, they're all multimillionaires living in their fucking mansions. And but they carry on that they actually do care about the people. But like Labor, they don't really. They only cared about feathering their own nests. Disingenuous, obfuscation when you ask them a question. They never answer the fucking question. It's just the way of the world, isn't it? And look at California under Gavin Newsom. People are saying he could be the new president. Oh, in the next election. Oh, my God. Look what he's done to California. He's completely ruined the state. Anyway, and the other people, I read an article yesterday, it's on Twitter, owned by Elon Musk, by the way, who could be the first trillionaire in the history of the world. So he's doing all right. See, Tesla shares rocketed up, and he was at one stage last week worth 500 billion. 500 billion. Oh, my God. Now, listen. Somebody in England won the Euro lottery, apparently. I had a ticket, and it wasn't me. But I did win £3. Yay. 3 fucking quid, and some bloke wins fucking 90 million or something. Isn't that fucking sod's law? Oh, anyway. Is what it is. C'est la vie. You're all amazing, by the way. And it's been fucking blowing a hoolie where I am in England. Still very windy. We had, I reckon, wind gusts well over 60, 70 miles an hour. And everything got blown over, and it nearly blew me over walking across here this morning. Well, it's this afternoon now, but been really windy, and we had a tremendous amount of rain. And I hope where you are, you're safe. I know Scotland, you've been really hitting their wind gusts there, pushing up to 100 mile an hour. So to all of my folks all across the UK, please stay safe. Thank you all very much indeed for coming on and putting up with me. It means a lot, and I think you're all amazing, and I love your comments. And thank you all so much. Have a good weekend, and speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Look after yourself, for Pete's sake.